Okay, it's time for number 21 from the SOA P exam practice packet. So what do we have here? A health study tracked a group of persons for 5 years. At the beginning of the study, 20% were classified as heavy smokers, 30% as light smokers, and 50% as non-smokers. Results of the study showed that light smokers were twice as likely as non-smokers to die during the 5-year study, but only half as likely as heavy smokers. This is a conditional probability question, so I'm going to create a tree. So that first line is going to be their classification. So the probability of a heavy smoker is 0.2. The probability of a light smoker is 0.3. And best of all, the probability of a non-smoker is 0.5. All right, then we're going to talk about dying given these 3 categories. And if you notice, we're given the information in terms of light smokers. That is, light smokers were twice as likely to die as non-smokers and half as likely to die as heavy smokers. So we're going to say the probability that you'll die given you are a light smoker is our X. We don't know what it is, but it's some value. Since you're twice as likely to die if you're a light smoker than a non-smoker, then that means dying given non-smoker is X over 2, right? Because twice that is X. All right? And then dying given heavy smoker is going to be 2X because you're twice as likely to die as a heavy smoker than you are a light smoker, or half as likely to die as a light smoker as you are a heavy smoker. All right, and then we have a randomly selected participant from the study died during the 5-year period. Calculate the probability the participant was a heavy smoker. So quite literally, we're asked to find the probability they're a heavy smoker given that they died. So we were given that they died. What's the probability they were a heavy smoker? So that's going to be the probability of H and D all over the probability of D. And remember, if we multiply along each one of these branches, so here 0.2 times 2x, which is 0.4x. Here we have 0.3 times x, and here we have 0.5 times x over 2, or 0.25x. This tells us H and dying, so the probability of heavy smoker and dying. This tells us the probability of light smoker and dying, and this last one tells us the probability of a non-smoker and dying. Those are all the ways that dying can occur, so you add them all up to get the probability of dying. So 0.4x plus 0.3x plus 0.25x. That's the probability that you die. The probability that you're a heavy smoker and dying is this top one, which is 0.4x. So we see here we don't actually need to know what x is because our x's are going to cancel from top and bottom. Boop, 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 boop. So we're left with 0.4 over 0.95, which is about 0.42, maybe and some change. So our answer is D. Did you get it?